Okay, how have you been of service to others? This is another really common supplement essay prompt. Again, about 250 to 350 words most of the time. And colleges love this one as well. You will probably write this essay at some point and you'll probably use it for a bunch of different schools. So, how have you been of service? Okay, there are a couple of like sort of easy ones that are easy to spot. Like, do you volunteer? Do you work with a faith community? Are you part of National Honor Society? Are you doing a lot of community service like outside? Are you in like Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts or some other like service-based organization? Those are super easy to write about. Highly recommend. Go for it. If that's not you, maybe talk with your parents or think about ways that you actually have served the community or been of service to other people that maybe might not seem quite so obvious. So for example, I had a student of mine once who's like, Nathaniel, I have just never done this. Like, I've never really volunteered. I was like, don't you and your dad go do trash cleanup on the Gowanus Canal like every weekend? And she was like, yeah, but like, that's not being of service. That's just cleaning up trash. Like, oh my God, girl. It is. It is definitely being of service. So maybe brainstorm with some people if you're running out of ideas, because you might actually be doing some service and not know that's what you're doing. So just keep that in mind. And keep in mind as well that it doesn't have to be some big flashy thing, a way that you're being of service. I once had a student write an essay about how she tried to be of service by being a good friend and being someone that people could listen to and come to with their troubles or talk through some stuff with. And it was a really beautiful essay because she was like, this is how I serve my community, is by being grounded and kind to other people. Oh, love that. So good. So keep in mind that there are lots of different ways to be of service. Do some brainstorming and maybe ask around if you're out of ideas. If you've got a really great idea, write about it, go for it. I also want to make sure that it doesn't sound too braggy, okay? So it's not like, I have done thousands of hours of community service for years. Like, no. Service is about humility and about serving other people. So focus on the way that you served people, maybe the reactions you got, why it's important to you, and how it makes you feel, rather than saying like, I've done all this community service. Like, that will be on your activities section. Like, we see the hours there. So in the essay, write about what service means to you and what it means to be of service to other people.